Cali. No?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, coming in motherfucking crystal clear. It's the best show in late mornings. I'm your host, of course, FreeWater, joined with the lovely Luna FreeWater. And this whole lot of family shit. Hey, boom.
And Arisito.
Aries FreeWater joined.
He is always
in nap time. Boom. Got a great show for you today.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you say that, Quartz? Because it is...
Everyone takes a sip.
Mm-hmm. Hey. So, great show because we got Art Basel coming up. And before we even get into some tarot, let's go a little Indian. What's happening? Before we get into some tarot, let's get into some art. So I'm just gonna pull a random photo. Oh, wow! Boom! Here we go. We got a random photo out the stack. And we have Luna. Where are we, Luna? What's going on in this photo?
We're in Atlanta. In the middle of, this is when you and Chief were shooting some freestyle videos.
Oh, for sure. So,
and we did a lot of work at that house.
Definitely.
A lot of filming, pictures, photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
With Brenda, Morgan, Capo, Little ICT? Ice Boy.
Icy Kane. Boy. Kane, so.
The Tim
Icy
Tim
Boy
song.
Kane.
The Tim Tim song. Icy Boy. It's a good song. I like the song. Catchy.
So.
But yeah, we did a lot of creating in that house.
Mm-hmm. And that creating set the foundation for what we've been doing. Hey, shouts out to the YouTube who is able to see Arisito. And he just took the spot of the buttons. So it's okay. It's okay. It's definitely okay, Arisito. Oh, and we're live on the podcast. Boom. Give a little freestyle warm up. Okay, I'm a freestyle and shout out everybody in here. Hey, yeah. Feeling a little Indian. Yeah, man, I got a Indian. Hey. Feeling a little Indian. Got the king up here. Yeah, where they in in the best line late morning. It's okay, man, I wake up. I ain't yawning cause I got a little coffee, got a little tea, and it's gonna spark me. Hey. Alright, we still warming up.
Yeah, we're stretching.
Static still. We're still.
Gotta get those creative juices flowing.
The creative juices flowing. Let's go. Hey,
Good morning.
let's go. Okay.
Static still photography.
Hey, yeah. Let me turn the beat up a little bit. Let me feel it more. All right. Hey, yeah. I'm feeling a little static. Yeah, man. When I spit, it's a classic bars, and you know I go ghost. When I'm on a live show, I give them hope. Yeah, I don't gotta boast, man, I got it on broast. Oops, I meant to broil. I never spoil. Yeah, I never spoil, man, I want you to watch the movie. Yeah, man, what we doing? Taking shrooms, getting motherfucking groovy. Yeah, watching boobies. Yeah, man, look at the shit, they looking groovy. Ooby. ooh, we got him, saying like, ooh, he looking like damn good. Yeah, man, in Miami, from my damn hood, what the motherfucking, but I rep. That's the ATL, man, take a step, like you at the HBCU. Shit, man, I'm seeing all the things that you can do, yeah, you just gotta believe, you can do it, yeah, you just gotta achieve some dreams, anything is possible. Yeah, man, I was chilling, watching Kim Possible. Hey, shouts out to Ron in the mall rat. Oh snaps, man, I'm just a mall rat. Okay. Hey, there we go. We're still warming up a little bit. We're still warming up, but thank you guys for tuning in. This is a little fun thing. I've shout out everybody up in the freestyle. Hey. So on the music, we got the music playing on the YouTube. So if you want to tune in to the YouTube live, we are live on FreeWater Network with the wide camera. We got different angles on y'all, but glad to be here. And we've made it to 2 live shows. Yay! On Instagram without getting banned. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. Corsito's been mild, Corsito. Not for long. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. It's funny because on Instagram you guys get the sound effects first because I still gotta press the button. But it's alright. Now, I'm feeling real gracious today, so if anybody would like a card pulled, we're gonna start doing that, giving people the love. Thank you guys for tuning in. You know, we got to give some love to you guys. So if anybody would want a free card, and that's because we're coming back. If anyone knows, that's how we did the little career tin. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be doing free cards, and if you would like to donate, you definitely can through Cash App, Venmo, all that stuff. But right now, this is 100% free because you and me is connecting. Hey, motherfucking bars in here. Young nigga on one. I was in the studio last night, but a studio, that means exactly where I was sitting, but in a musical setting. So, yeah, we turned up. Let's go. In the meantime, shouts out to Big Virgo Energy. Shouts out to the 6 of Cups. And we'll get another card right here. Hey, get another card. 3 of Pentacles, we working hard. Yeah, I gotta just start. Yeah, I gotta start working on my craft. Yeah, I gotta start working on my math. Yeah, gotta get the formula, get the equation. Gotta figure out why my shell I ain't blazing. Gotta figure out that I am just hating on myself if I ain't accomplishing my dreams. Yeah, man, life is everything that it seems. Yes, everything that it motherfucking seems. Yeah, so go and dream, yeah, and do fucking things, yeah. Do things that you can just achieve it. Yeah, man, I had to give you a reason. 3 of the Pentacles got you breathing. Yeah, man, doing it for the reason. Hey, so we'll freestyle for the 3 of Pentacles. If you guys want to see the card, this camera. Shouts out to Sean Evans. The 3 of Pentacles is about working hard on a project. It's in reverse, so we could be, I don't necessarily feel that it's decreasing. I feel that it's increasing in super duper big energy on the way up, right? Up. Boom. So this is kind of like we're building our 16th chapel, you know? And when that happens, you might need a little bit of help from your friends. And you might get a little too focused. And something that I would have to say personally is to not rush yourself and enjoy the breaks. A lot of times, even yesterday, we were ordering these posters, or the day before yesterday, And it was like, all right, gotta get these posters done. And then it's like, done. And then when I went and looked at them, I was like, oh, I can add the font a little bit higher. I should make this a little bit lower. I can put this over here. I can do this over there. It's just like all these small things. And we're so used to trying to cut corners and working when we're tired. And when you're working when you're tired, you're working to really like come to an end, you know, of some sort. Versus being in the moment, enjoying it. Always looking for ways to improve, right? There's looking to ways we can finish, and there's always looking to ways we can improve. Now, as an artist, you don't want to get caught in the way of, okay, you know, you never put anything out because X, Y, and Z, but you know, sit on something, continue to work on it, continue to take your time, rest, enjoy the process, work when you want to work, don't feel that you have to, you know, and the energy is going to translate in your work. And when it's all said and done, do you want the energy of someone who truly loves something and worked on their craft that, you know, will be respected forever? Or do you want to be the person who hurried up and finished and, you know, for instance, we're at Airbnb and they don't have the things for the bathroom, right? The little towel, the mats.
Like the bath mat.
Bath mat, right? And no broom, right? And we go, it's understandable, you know, yeah, they were rushing. They forgot to give us the bath mat. It can get slippery in this bitch, you know? But anybody who already knows the vibes, we use that towel, right? But that was a towel for me, you know? That wasn't a towel for the floor. There should be a bath mat there, you know? So now, instead of a flawless victory, you're now at a 4.1. Or a 4.9, you know, not a 5. I'll just say it's a point off. I stepped on a nail today. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was bleeding. Poquito. Now, that's a hazard that could have been avoided if you're not rushing, you're taking your time, the grass needs to get cut. I can keep going. But what I'm saying is when we're rushing and we're trying to do so much, we tend to get comfortable with like putting out average work, you know? For instance, what if it like on a semester, if you focused on one class a semester, right? Hey, what's going on, man? You focused on one class and you got an A at that one class because the work was, you know, when it's one class, one or two classes, you know, you're pretty chilling, right? You're like, I work on this class this day, I work on this class that day. Let's chill, right? Now, what if you overload your schedule, right? You're taking 4 or 5 classes. Now, you're just praying to God that you make it out alive, right?
By some miracle. By
some miracle, you're stoked that you got a C, you know, even a B, right? An A minus, right? Now, here's something that I had a conversation with God the other day with, is because I always beat myself up like, oh, you gotta be better. But the thing about it is, society teaches us to compromise. So sure, I shouldn't necessarily beat myself up. I should enjoy the process, but the striving to want to be better should be there, right? I could attest that it can come in healthier ways sometimes. But really, we should want 110%, you know? Why are you taking a test if you don't want to answer every question correctly, right? What are we doing here? We want to just get 70% of them, you know? Just hope that you get 70%. If you're a good test taker, you can know to use the different information from the different questions. You can just pull up and and just wing it. You get a 70%. Easy. Now, if you want to be a god, you should want the 110%. You should want the bonus question. That's what you should strive for. Now, we should strive for that in healthy ways. That's what I feel the Three of Pentacles is saying. We should strive for greatness in healthy ways. We strive for greatness because we're literally running off anxiety, and like Alexander the Great, all these other beings. Once you kind of stop living in anxiety, your body doesn't even know how to function. You can look it up. There's many stories, and I hear them personally, of people who worked their whole lives, and the day they retired, they died.
That's very common among men.
Very common. Just die in your sleep. You just wake up the next day and be like, I didn't wake up. I don't have work the next day.
Or you get sick, you develop some illness.
You don't wake up. Oh, vanity. Thank you for joining us with your vanity. Very blessed. Very blessed for your presence. So thank you. Now, what if you did work your whole life, but you enjoyed it? So it wasn't like you was tripping, right? Hey, it's a stolen crack pipe and FreeWater Chief. FreeWater Chief. Now, here's something I can tell you. We can attest to this. Of when you work really hard, it can be traumatic because you push off everything. You miss these opportunities, these relationships, this and that. In reality, you could have got the same thing in a healthier way. It's like the tortoise and the hare. And so then you get kind of traumatized even by working, because it's like, oh, when I worked really hard, I burnt myself out. And I remember crying in my my manager, resident assistant manager's office. I'm just like crying on her couch, like, I can't do this anymore. And then what's interesting? When I left that organization, they got mad at me. I was like, bitch, I was literally crying on your couch, talking about I can't do this anymore, and you was telling me to lighten my load. And when I lightened my load, y'all niggas got mad at me, talking about some. You could have stopped being an RA, bitch. What you mean stop being an RA? This is housing, money, and food, and this is what I wanted to do in the first place. What? So again, you gotta do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, niggas be saying they care, but do they? Right? I feel that, you gotta really peep people's true motives and don't move forward unless you're laying bricks with people you truly fuck with, you know what I'm talking about? And we were watching, what's it called? The Van Duren? What's it? It's not Ed Hardy. The trucker has Van Dutch.
Oh, the
Von Dutch. Von Dutch. Von Dutch. So we were watching the Von Dutch documentary, and shit was crazy. Clearly, they made a documentary. It wasn't like, oh, this guy went to work every day and worked 9 to 5 and did yoga in the morning and saw his family at night and was successful. Von Dutch, thank you. Thank you. We're going to get for the Von Dutcherton, Drew the Creative, thanks for joining, and thanks you guys on YouTube. So, we're watching this documentary, and the shit's just hella striking to me. And the guy, Michael, he starts his own clothing company. This is what's crazy, right? And this is why they go, Quartz, where you been at for the past year or so? Because really I was going, live every day and multiple, we was doing the thing. And now we've been chilling because you gotta really make sure your foundation is right, because if you don't dot your I's and cross your T's and actually read the contract you're signing, you can get royally fucked over. And you can ask Scottie Pippen about that. Well, that was on his fault. Niggas told him not to sign the contract. Watch the Bulls documentary. Why would you sign the contract for 7 years? You didn't like the first year, so you signed 7 of them. Like, that's crazy. So either way, he ends up selling his first company, not realizing, he's like, oh, this guy's an investor. He's an investor. Ends up acquiring a company for $35,000, which was just their inventory, right? Now they had, let's say, machines. They had, an office. They had, employees. Your company could have been valued a lot more. And the thing about it, they didn't have Shark Tank, because here's the thing about this. All right, your company's valued at $35,000. Which one's worse? Valuing your company lower than what it actually is, or overshooting, and when they come in, they're like, my company, we want 1% for $1 million, and they be like, your company's worth $100 million. What are your sales? Well, we haven't sold anything yet. This is for me and the people who watch Shark Tank.
Numbers.
Yeah, these are projected numbers. Where did you get this? Well, my grandma said this is a great idea. And my grandma...
Well, my 2 friends bought my...
I really believe in my grandma. I really thought it was like $1 billion company, and I came in low at $100 million. So I think this, guys, is a great opportunity for y'all to get in now. Also, I only own 2% of the company. And you're like, what? All right. So. All right. So, the guy, he gets the company for $35,000. Makes the owner of the company was like, yo, thank you, Nick. Finally, I'm talking about Shark Tank. Hook me up, bro. Help me out, man. Help me out. We're talking Shark Tank jokes. We're asking, is it better to undervalue your company or overvalue? Right? We're watching the Von Dutch documentary. They go, all right, they buy the company $35,000, which was just their inventory, not their equipment, their offices, X, Y, and Z. And then he hires the old owner of the company as an employee, right? And then fires him. And then bankrupts the company. So homie's like, oh, there's evil people in the world. Like, ask niggas about McDonald's. McDonald's used to be quality burgers. That was their thing. He was like, yeah, we want to make quality burgers and all that. And he was like, yeah, I'm hearing you, but money.
That's like the Shaq thing yesterday. How he wants to...
Yeah, shouts out to Shaq, because he
wants to make affordable
go
shoe
for
wear.
the monies. He went to making affordable
Integrity
shoe
over profit. Yeah. Who says you're not going to be profitable?
Yeah, it's profitable in different ways. And now he acquired Reebok. Well, the brand he's with acquired Reebok. So they were just money hungry when they hit the top. Right? Now, here's something interesting when they're talking about hitting the top. Is they were showing the actual numbers, and they were like, yo, these people are like millions of dollars in the hole. So when you're at the top, and I was talking to Luna about this, I was like, it's really interesting. You're spending all this money on parties, and this is where shit gets real. I want to let people really sit and marinate on this. Things get real because you're having all these parties, you're paying for all this, but who's really supporting you? Right? Everyone's there when you got the smoke bombs and you got the women and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But how many people is really buying and supporting, And these are the questions you really got to ask yourself. And that's why I say, if you go slower with a stronger group of people, then
you'll go further.
You'll go a lot further. Because you're going to take some breaks, we're going to do this. Here's the thing about FreeWater. Now, even if we don't come up with an episode every single day, right? Even if I don't come out with an episode for another rest of the year, and it's at 111, right? I still own it. So no one can take it away. Here's the thing: people work every single day, but then they don't even own the rights to their
art, their creation,
their own creation. They don't own it.
And I bet it's like it must then suck to have to perform it and listen to it and know that you're not profiting.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where's the motivation to create.
It's the mail trucks in front of us. We ordered some things. So Money Hungry with Von Dutch, right? And then guess what? They do it again. And guess what? The guy ends up buying the company for 51%. Stupid. Right? And then
the original Von Dutch guy?
No, not the original Von Dutch guy. That guy turned out to be a Nazi. From what we heard, checking my sources. Didn't finish the video, but sources that did have confirmed Nazi.
Aww.
Oh. Which one is that?
It just happens in my head now.
Plot twist.
And eventually the momentum will pick up. You won't go slow forever. Yeah. Or it won't. What is slow when you're enjoying the journey?
Something that really resonated with me is watching commentary and like some of my favorite movies. They'll be like, for example, just one that come to mind. You have Harold and Kumar, and also The Thing, the original Thing in the 80s, right? The original owner was the Nazi. Okay, boom. Now Tony, not Ferguson, because that is from Heavyweights. Tony, Tonny. I say he was a pretty cool dude. And actually wanted to do something with the company besides just be legit. I think the whole thing, honestly, both people that I saw, they were talking about how they were bullied, and they were like, that shit sits with you your whole life. And I go, yeah, it does. So what did you do about it? You know, like in a healthy way. Do you go, oh, I'm going to create this thing to prove people wrong? Or are you like able to chill? Because what if that doesn't work out? So now, hey, that's just a lot of energy, you know? It's a lot of energy. So, 2 companies getting sold out. Now, we mentioned Harold and Kumar, and Harold and Kumar, which made 3 movies, by the way, 1 in 3D, count them, 1, 2, 3. D. In there. Did not do well at the box office. Didn't do well. Did not do well. Hey, shouts out to the Dutch Pink. We're talking about Von Dutch, and the Dutch Pink pulls up. So, shouts out to you. Boom, 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 boom. So, doesn't do well at the box office. They go, they bombed. It's over. And then it comes out on DVD.
You want to watch that at home anyway.
You want to watch it at home when you're smoking. Stoners aren't going to the... I'll tell you. This was me and my friends. We pull up, right? And we have the same idea every time. We get excited. We go, oh, we want to do something. And then we go, and then everyone, it's like 5 of us, you know, maybe even more, right? Even if it's less. Okay, here, just hear me out. So you get there, and the movie ticket, $15. Right, and that's not IMAX, and that's a regular schmegular movie ticket, you know. So you go $15, and then you go, hey guys, what do you want to watch? Then people can't really agree on a movie, right? Or even if you do, let's say the stoners were going to go see the Harold and Kumar movie, right? It was about 5 of them, right? And then they go, hey man, I got $15, you got $15, they got $15. They got $15. And you was probably going to get some snacks too, right? Which was overpriced. And it was like, yup, overpriced snacks. $5 for an empty box of Mike and Ike's. Stop playing with me. I'm calling him
You
out.
don't bring your own snacks to the
I'm just saying. We're stoners. Stoners aren't prepared like that. Now,
I was.
now, experienced moviegoers that also smoke weed, like myself. We got snacks, we got wine. I got 2 pairs of pants because I got one pants with like cargo shorts and all the pockets, and then I got another pants on top of that, like sweatpants to go over my pants. So then you can't even. I'm just fat.
Oh. When I stuffed my bra with a pizza
I'm
one
fat.
time.
I got a belly. I got big thighs. Don't worry about how my arms are. Always sneak snacks.
Exactly.
All right. So what's your favorite snacks to sneak in?
Yeah.
Let us know. Please let us know. I'm dying to see that. Now, we go in there, but we don't go in there, right? Because that was myself. That's later. I go in there and I be smoking in the theater. I be like, in that bitch. I was smoking and Finding Dory. Stop playing with me. The question is, don't really stand next to the projector, because the smoke actually comes up and then goes over and the light hits and everyone sees this big ass cloud. It looks like it's about to rain in that bitch a lot of times. But you know what I'm saying, if you got a little, you know what I'm saying, you gotta shoot a good spot, get you a little, you know what I'm saying, go smoke. If you're a real stoner, you already should know how we get her done. Hey, we did get a package. No, we did not. We just got some other mail. All right. So anyway, we're outside the theater. All right, should we buy this movie ticket, or should we go buy some weed? Right? Let's be honest. The movie's only gonna last an hour, 2 hours. That one nigga's gonna fall asleep. I'm the one nigga gonna fall asleep. I'm like, yep, I am gonna fall asleep. That's true. Or we can buy a shitload of weed, right? And turn the fuck up. We can even all smoke it. Put it all in one joint. It'll be just as convenient as going to the movies. You're just like, damn, you're right. When you do the math like that, we can all literally put in, smoke it all tonight, like no worries, and get dummy high. Or even if we all don't smoke it tonight, we all get a little bit for the morning. That's stoner logic. Now, when that bitch came out on DVD though, stoners was like, yo, instead of going to the movie theaters, we can buy this motherfucker for $20, right? Watch it as many times as we want, and smoke at the crib out. Sales went dummy. They needed to make a sequel. And then the sequel slapped.
Did it come out in theaters? Or
It came out. It came out in theaters.
We gave him another chance.
The 3D movie was dummy. You had to see it in theaters. It's not as good on DVD. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's 3D.
Unless you have like a home.
Yeah.
Theater that
Don't even do that. I already had a 3D TV. Don't play yourself.
No.
Now. A lot of times we can get discouraged, right? We can get a little discouraged. We can go, oh snaps. People didn't really receive my art that well, you know? They didn't today, that doesn't mean that they won't tomorrow. I mean, look at it, most artists or whatever,
They're
you
not
know?
appreciating it.
They're not appreciating their time. Niggas gotta sit on that shit for a minute, you know?
Didn't you say The Godfather was like kind of the same thing?
Oh, The Godfather, dude. The whole time they're making The Godfather, the studio was stressing out Francis Ford Coppola. They didn't want Al Pacino as Michael. Can you believe that shit? Al Pacino. You don't want Al Pacino. They wanted like Robert Redford or some shit like that.
Robert Redford? What?
They wanted some white guy. It was going to be a movie about Italians casted by, you know, white folks, and then Francis Ford Coppola said, no, there's no way I'm going to do this movie that you want. The only way that I'm going to do it is if that's authentic Italian. And that's why the first scene is at the wedding. He's like, we got to get it Italian in this bitch. We got to let y'all know about the characters. So, shouts out to Francis Ford Coppola holding the vision. And even a movie like The Thing that I appreciate it had the craziest special effects to this day, like actual visual effects. you know. And people need to sleep on it. They need to, you know, maybe 20 years later, boom. But at the thing about it, here's the thing. So if we're rushing, right, this is how it comes back. If we're rushing and we're trying to hurry up and finish it, 20 years later, that quality is going to show. They're going to be like, that wasn't good then, and it's still not good now, right? Or if you took your time, you make your art, 20 years later, you're happy, and the people that see it are happy because it's translating through. You put out the project you wanted to. You're going to be putting out projects and coming up with all these things, trying to play catch up, trying to do something else. These motherfuckers. Trying to play catch up. People trying to call me during a live show. The disrespect.
They should just come on a live show.
Boom. Hey.
Did you hear the song before this?
What song?
The song before this was really good.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I did hear it. My headphones didn't come off, but did I? I was talking.
Yeah, you were.
I was in my zone. This is my space. This is where I go, like, this is I'm Michael Jordan at the terrible game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We still warming up. Even on an easy day, you know, it's sun slight. You know what I'm talking about? Super slight. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is take your time, make the project you want. Go to sleep when you're tired. You know, come back refreshed and do it right. Otherwise, you're going to, like, do everything, force yourself to go power through, and then you do it wrong, and then you got to do it over. And trust me.
And it's forced.
Trust me. You're not trying to have those problems. Not trying to have them problems. It's a daily manifestation gonna solve them. Hey, yeah, no problems manifesting. Yeah, to solve them. Yeah, to solve them. 1, 2, 3. I got to dissolve them. I'm talking them shroomies. Doing it, man. Where Aries is my roomie. Yeah, this couch is so roomy. Gotta watch it on the YouTube. Don't sue me. Hey. Aww. Don't sue me. That's why we got the music playing on the YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in on Insta. I hope you guys are jamming out to whatever it is you're jamming out. Just the vibes. It's dope as fuck. The show.
When's that song coming out?
Which song?
The song from last night.
Oh.
Can you hear a sneak peek? Do you need a sound engineer?
Yeah, let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, howdy. Let's see. Hey, have to pray. Hey. We gonna warm up. We gonna get that because we got some fine tune. What we say, 3 Pentacles. We work on other thing, but let's see. Let's give a little preview of them things. Let's see if it's oh, the iPad did too. Let's see. What did I even say?
When can we expect new music to come out?
Soon.
Pronto.
As soon as possible. That's what I can say. ASAP Rocky. As soon as it's ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm checking the oven and I put that little what's it called? The little toothpick up in there. And I said,
come out clean or no?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. It ain't ready yet. I know you hungry. I know I'm hungry. But the toothpick did not come out clean yet. And when that happens,
not ready.
You gotta hang it up. Right? So that actually gets me inspired to go work on some music. We actually just got our Uber Eats here, and usually we can let the Uber Eats sit, but we got an acai bowl and it's sitting in the sun. And if you guys love us, you will let us get out of work early. That'd be funny. What job do you know? And you'd be like, hey, I got an acai bowl delivered, so I'm just going to.
Why we met.
Boom.
So bye.
Also, you guys gotta tell us what's your favorite snacks The sneak up in the movie theater. What's your favorite snacks to sneak up into your belly in the morning? Just snacks in general. Just let us know. So thank you guys for tuning in. A little light shows, a little something slight. We got Art Basel on and popping this week. Yes, I had to realize what day it was. I just know things are happening soon, and I'm excited for all the homies coming up. So much love. Thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time, love and light. Stay light. Stay woke.